Okay, let me go over for this. Go over this report I did for you. This custom report. Now there's actually three introduction videos. The first introduction video is about how to treat people, and that's very important because after I give you these sources, then what you do with them is important. It's sort of like me bringing you into the right bar room that has all the cute-looking people you want to date, but what you do and how you approach them is really more determined on how well you're going to do with these things. So now then there's this. There's two other introduction videos. The one you're watching now, which really covers a lot of the highlights of the report and the government stuff. The federal government, the state government, your city government, your county government, and also nonprofit organizations. All this stuff is covered in this video. Then the other video is really what's going on in the internet, man. Because that is just as big as anything else for people who want to start a business and get free money and help them do it. And actually this whole report, I'm sorry it's so overwhelming, but that's what life is. If you Google, you're going to Google 150 million websites. But what I boil it down to is there's 330 sources just for you where you live. See, and these are all real practical opportunities that you could use now, forever in what you're doing with your business. A week from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, these are all the major players that help people, and so you'll have them all now in one reference source. So it's the reference book I always dreamed of doing. And also, see, there's over 100 videos in here. So it explains. That's something beeping over there. I won't pay attention to it. The videos explain stuff that if you want to know more about these sources and the people, they're videos of experts who tell you how to use their stuff. And these are government officials that already get paid. You don't have to pay for anything of this stuff. Now, what I want to make sure that you know about is the highlights. So I have up here like Lesko's picks. I'm not picking my nose. This is picks of the stuff that I think is the best. And then right where you live, there's a $40,000 grant for women and small businesses or whatever. Man, that you could use for marketing. And I've never seen something like this. To have a grant that big, to start, is phenomenal. So I would investigate that. See if that's, if somewhere in the ballpark for that, and contact them directly. Don't fool around and just read this stuff. No, because what they say on a website doesn't really mean though. Well, that's not very good. Isn't the actual truth, and so really contact them in person, email or whatever's there. Now, also there's grants to train you or your employee or something. So maybe you need a skill. You want to go to some conference to learn a technique or skill or something. Maybe internet marketing or something like that. Well, they can get you, thousands and thousands of dollars, and that's training money at the local level for that. And also if you hire somebody and want them to have that skill. So you could figure that out and see if that's worthwhile. And then the other thing is that, there's money to live on while you start your business. And really that's through the unemployment money. You could use that. I show you how to use that to see if it's available in your state. So they're the main three things. And then all the other stuff that is available, in loans, low interest loans. I show you how to get a 0% interest loan for your business. Man, this is all non-traditional stuff. I'm not showing you, how to go to Chase Manhattan Bank or any of this kind. These are non-traditional stuff, alternative sources of money and help. And that's what these are, nonprofit organizations. They're not there to make money for investors or to, pay for their, yacht or whatever the hell they do with their money. No, they're there to help the community. And that's why you have to know about these things as an entrepreneur. And then, under the state and federal government, there's stuff there really for alternative farmers. You're in the food business or whatever. Financing, maybe you want to move to a smaller town. And so there's all kinds of things there. And one other thing for under research, this is, I think, probably the most important. And by the way, just go through all those programs there. And there's a whole list, and I say you got 300 something. So at least look at the highlights and go through. But I think the most important, one of the most important sections I have here is about research and mentoring and counseling, all for free, because these are sources you could use forever and ever. I'm trying to teach everybody how to get their own help for anything, like your small business development center. Man, you call them right away because they'll help you for free with anything. They'll help you, start a business, grow a business, or whatever. I used to go there for my Fortune 500 clients, get all this stuff for free and sell it to my clients for thousands of dollars, even tens of thousands of dollars. So find out, make an appointment. It's all free. They're getting grants to help you because they want to help you. And you see the 3 videos I have in the beginning of this section. They tell you about how local government employees are there to help you and why they want to help you. And then the most important thing too is how to get money from your congressman. Man, this is it. You want government contracts, you want all this kind of stuff. Your congressman is there. They have staff people to help you. Every fat cat in this country uses them, and you should be using it too. Man, that's right. You go for the help. This is why is Donald Trump here? Because he started with a government program in Cincinnati at $1 million, and now he's a billionaire and still uses government programs. So that's why, and because he knows that they could help him more than anybody else. He could, he would pay for it, but no, they have more power over this. So know about that. Also know about 211. This is a service that shows you all the free stuff available where you live. It's all local. See, you use Google, you're going to get 100 million websites for anything you put in there, and it's all people selling you something. It's 99, 44, 100% of the stuff you're going to see in your printout. People want money from you. This is people who do things for free. These are nonprofit organizations. These are government offices, government programs that are all in there to do it. Do marketing even, or do daycare for your clients or your employees or whatever it is, or help you pay a mortgage payment. And all that stuff is there for free. You go on the internet and do this stuff, and you're going to get somebody who's trained just to suck the money right out of you. They're not there to give you money. They're there to get your money. And so that's the difference. And also your library. Remember, man, libraries are terrific. Your librarian could tell you about local sources because they help people like you all the time, and people you're going to run on the internet, just are there to get your money because that's what the internet's all about. And the librarian, they get paid no matter what, and they know stuff. They're hip to the internet, probably better than you and I are. They have Ask a Librarian. They also have a database of stuff you will never find on the internet. There's a database of 140,000 foundations that give out grants, okay? This is not government money. This is foundation, fat cats here, that give out grant money to solve problems in our society. That's a special database that costs you $1,000 or $2,000 to use, but it's free at the library. See, and you could use that. You go over there and they'll show you how to use it, whatever. And if they don't have it at the library, they'll tell you where, locally they have. See, and that's it. You don't know about these things. They don't advertise. That's the important thing. Then I'd say make sure you look at incubators, accelerators I have down in there. In the second half with all the website stuff, because meetups are wonderful because you could go and meet somebody. If you want to know about internet marketing, don't take some course that somebody's going to give you on the internet. There'll be an internet marketing meetup right where you live. You go there and pay $15 for a lousy pizza dinner or whatever, and get experts who's gone through this and get all the help you need for free. Now, the other thing I want to make sure you realize is in the second part there's a couple of things, and I put a bonus item there because you're into the chocolate business, and I wanted to make sure you knew about the crowdfunding sites that just done chocolate. Now, I show you there how people are making money, in the chocolate business, like even on Kickstarter, and things like this, and they get new products, new lines, or whatever, and finance the whole thing that way. See, and then I show you other food related. There's a whole industry online with shared economy, food products, venture capital, fat cats that want to invest in food. I mean, I show you all the contacts there, all the websites, whether it's crowdfunding, whether it's getting money for a restaurant or whatever. Like, there's even one where the client pays for future products. Say if you have a subscription to chocolates on a monthly basis or something like that, you get them, and you don't even have it yet. See, you don't even have to have it yet. Hey, would you subscribe to this? And you get the money ahead of time, and then you build it. See, I mean, what can be better than that? I mean, there's all kinds of ways to do things nowadays. It's just not the old, give and take. And there's another thing I want you to watch down there is crowdfunding failure. See, I think crowdfunding is the neatest thing to do, and fail at it, because that opens you up. If you do a crowdfunding campaign and you go to your people or whatever to tell them, hey, how cool you are, and this is a neat thing that you can get into, whatever, it's better than marketing, because it'll bring instant money, and it's advertising what you're about and what it is. It's a way, because if you're just have a normal product like everybody else, hey, buy my product. Why? No, now you're a cool kid, because you got a crowdfunding site and doing this thing, you don't even have a product yet, and the media loves this thing. It's easier to market something like that than a traditional product, and it costs nothing. They don't even ask for a credit check. They don't even ask for a financial statement, nothing like that. So that's why it's cool. And then what I have here too is a free download of a book that shows you. It's one of my video ebooks that I included with it. It shows you how women make 100% more money at crowdfunding than men. Because see, if you're going out and raising money for your business as a woman, you're a venture capitalist. Okay, no, well, 95% of the venture capitalists are men, right? So guess what? 95% of the money goes to other men, entrepreneurs. Crowdfunding changed all that. See that book. See that data there of a video there that explains it too, and how because half the investors on crowdfunding platforms are women, actually 45% they say, and so they're giving more money to women entrepreneurs, and as a result, if you're a woman on there, you're getting up to 100% more money than men doing the same thing. That's why crowdfunding is equalizing the playing field there. And also down in there, I show you about, another thing about chocolate, I show you about how you could get $10,000 of free marketing money every month, but you have to be a nonprofit. So maybe it makes sense for you to hook up with a nonprofit that wants to sell your chocolate and show them how to get this grant money to advertise for free on the internet, and then you can learn how to sell on the internet too and get $10,000 a month to do that. Now that's an interesting idea. So I show you how to do all of that, down there too. Let's see, did I forget something? Well, I probably did. I could talk for hours. That's the problem. I've been studying this thing for so long, and I love sharing. So okay, so go through all this, read, do the second video, and keep knocking on those doors and finding out what's behind all this. Okay.